have a review on these new Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I did purchase all 25 shades when they were first originally released in June, which was an ordeal. I spent 2 hours online trying to buy all 25 of them, and eventually I did finally put them all in my cart. I know that a lot of people who bought them on the first day, there was like mad struggle about getting them in your cart, and the website kept crashing and everything like that. But I feel like with the makeup community right now, there's so many websites crashing because there are so many makeup releases that I'm kind of just used to it, and I just let it go, and I let it do for 2 hours, and that's just what happens, although it is really irritating. I know that they were recently re-released because they were temporarily out of stock. I think they were just trying to fill all the orders and sort of reaccumulate stock on them, and they are all available again, so if you're interested in them, definitely go check out their website. They are inexpensive. They are $6 a piece, so if you're looking to get a couple of shades, it's relatively inexpensive. When you're purchasing something like the Anastasia liquid lipsticks or the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, they are around $20, so you can try like 3 or 4 of the Colourpop liquid lipsticks compared to just trying one shade of the Anastasia or the one shade of the other brands that you're going for. So I do like the price point. I do like the size comparison to some of the other liquid lipsticks. They are 3.2 grams, which is a considerable amount for the liquid lipsticks. The packaging is very similar to the Anastasia liquid lipsticks. They have the silver top and the plastic bottom. They do have a doe foot applicator. The one thing that I find really annoying about these is the packaging, and honestly, the packaging is so annoying that I don't necessarily know if I would buy these again. I feel like, as Talia said on her website, almost all of these leak, and once they leak everywhere. So what I mean is somehow they were like overfilled, or something is wrong with the packaging. Either the stopper is not stopping enough product from coming out, or they were overfilled. So when you go to put in the sort of doe foot applicator, you get a lot more product coming out of the stopper, and it just pulls over the whole lipstick tube, and when you're squeezing it down together and you're rotating it again, it's coming out the sides, and it just gets really messy. And I'm really careful with my makeup. Like, I don't throw it around. I clean up the sides of it. It's really important to me for it to be really clean. So I feel like I am not a type of person who is like just throwing my lipsticks around and making them messy. I keep all my makeup really clean. So the fact that these kind of pull over, I'm constantly going in with a tissue or a Kleenex or just some sort of Q-tip to go in and clean those out, because I cannot stand the fact that they are pulling over and getting messy. I will say too that some of the lipsticks, even if you lay them on their sides, they leak out and come out more, which I find annoying, because then I can't transport these. Per se, I wanted to wear this lipstick one day and I'm not going to be at home. I have to put it on in the morning and then put it in a Ziploc bag to put it in my purse and hope that it's not going to leak out and waste product, which I find is so annoying. And most of the time what I do is just apply it once in the morning, and if I have to take it off throughout the day and use something else, that's just what it is, because I'd rather it not leak and not get messy than have to put these in a plastic bag. Because when you are laying a few of these out, they do leak over the edges. I find that just so annoying, and I just wish they wouldn't have filled them up as much, or they would have paid a little bit more attention to the packaging when they were sort of packaging these, because the fact that most of these are leaking, I would say that 80% of the ones I got were already either leaking, or when I went to swatch them and use them, they pull over the edges, which is just like so annoying. Then you're having wasting product. It's just really messy. It's just not what you're looking for in a liquid lipstick. If you've had any issues with the packaging of these liquid lipsticks, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I know that Talia, as I said, she's had issues. I think majority of hers leaked as well. I haven't really heard anyone else talk about the leakage issues on any of these, but I found it to be really annoying. And I mean, I am happy that I had them. I love Colourpop, and I love sort of the liquid lipstick sort of trend right now, so I will use them. I just find it annoying that I can't transport it. I mean, most of the time liquid lipsticks is gonna last throughout the entire day, so you don't have to worry about it coming off. But sometimes you're eating, sometimes you're having a salad that has oil on it, or you're eating a burger and it just gets all over the burger or something like that, or you just want to take it off and reapply it. And the fact that I can't transport these is like one of the most annoying things about it. But I do really like the color selection. I'm really happy that they have 25 shades. Not a lot of other liquid lipsticks have that many shades. I will go over the colors right now. I do have all 25 shades, as I said. I did swatch them in groups of 5 based on sort of like color families. I was going to do lip swatches, but I couldn't commit to doing 25 lip swatches. It would just destroy my lips. And there are quite a few videos of lip swatches out there. You can follow Colourpop or Colourpop Cult on Instagram. They have lots of lip swatches, so definitely search those out if that's what you're looking for. First, I have all the nude swatches out of the collection. The first one is Vice, which is the lightest nude. Then I have Midi, which is a little bit more of a deeper or mauve-y tone nude compared to Vice. Then you have Shimmy, which is a really strong pink undertone of nude. And then you have Solo, which is a little bit more red or mauve-y pink undertone. And then the last one is Trap, and it is more of a gray beige nude. The next 5 are all more of the pink shades of the collection. The first one is First Base, which is more of like a warm tone or mauve-y pink. Then you have Buds, which is a really vibrant pink. Then you have Highball, which is a really bright, almost warm tone coral. Then you have Mars, which leans a lot more red, but is still considered pink, in my opinion. Then you have Sunday, which is a really strong blue-based pink that is still bright. It has almost like a blue/purple iridescence to it. The next 5 are more of the red and orange colors. The first one is Donut, which leans a little bit more pink. I would probably consider it more of a warm coral. Then you have Ouija, which is a bright orange-based coral sort of red color. Then you have Pacific, which is a bright orange. Then you have Succulent, which is a bright sort of neutral tone red. And the last one is Creeper, which is a deeper, more burgundy, almost like blue-based red color. The next 5 swatches are more of the purple shades. The first one is Seesaw. It leans a little bit more pink than the rest, and it has a little bit more of like a dusty mauve undertone. Then you have Koala, which is a bright lavender. Then you have Drive-In, which is more of like a mid-tone purple color. And then you have Lychee, which is a more deeper, almost royal purple color. And then the deepest purple one is called Zipper, and it's like a vampy purple color. And the last 5 swatches are more of the brown tone or vampy colors. The first one is Bumble, which is almost like a mid-tone terracotta color with mauve undertones. And then you have Tool, which is almost just a deeper version of Bumble. Then you have Avenue, which leans a little bit more red. It's like a really vampy burgundy red color. Then you have Limbo, which is a deep, just strictly brown color. And the last one is called Blacks, which is a very vampy burgundy or brown color. But overall, I am really happy with the shade selection. There are 25 shades, so you can find something that's going to suit almost all skin tones. I like the fact that there are so many nudes because not a lot of liquid lipsticks have that many nudes. There also are a lot of darker and sort of bright shades, so I feel like there is something for everyone. And I do love liquid lipsticks because you can mix them. You can mix a couple different shades on like the back of your hand or on a palette and then apply it and sort of get a custom color. One other thing I will say about these liquid lipsticks is that not all the textures of the liquid lipsticks are the same. Certain colors apply a little bit better and a little bit more opaque than others, and certain colors are a little bit more flaky when they dry down. So what I mean by that is generally when you put a liquid lipstick on, it dries down completely matte and just sort of has a matte texture on your lips. Some of them can be a little bit almost sticky, but most of them have that matte texture on your lips. Where some of these Colourpop ones, once you apply it, they almost like flake off or sort of really develop into the cracks of your lips. So then when you're talking or moving your lips a lot, you can actually see the cracks in your lips and they start to flake off. Not all colors did this. It sort of went off on what colors did it and what colors didn't do it. I felt like when I was swatching them on my hand, you could even see the texture and the flakiness just from the swatch. And that's on a hand that's not being like moved around too much when you're talking or when you're eating or when you're drinking. So it is just sort of like one off on which colors work and which colors don't work. I haven't really figured out which colors are the better colors and which colors are sort of the worst colors for for the flakiness or texture issues. I might consider doing another video down the road if I have figured that out, or maybe I will put them in the description below so you can check on it. But some of the colors are really nice. Some of the ones that I have worn are really nice texture. They don't flake and they feel really nice on your lips, where the other ones do flake. And I have heard that some people have talked about that texture issue, and so it's a little bit interesting to me that not all the colors have the same texture. I know that different pigments go into different colors, but it's interesting that some of the liquid lipsticks are a better texture than the others. If you have any thoughts on that, or if you have experienced any of the texture issues I have, or you know which ones are a little bit worse than the others, definitely let me know in the comments below. I would be interested to try those ones out specifically, because going through 25 shades is really hard to do. I hope you all have enjoyed this review on these new Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks. If you have any thoughts, or if you are feeling sort of the same sort of packaging error and sort of flakiness texture on some of them, definitely let me know in the comments below. I would love to discuss it with other people and sort of see other people's thoughts on them. And make sure you subscribe, because I will have a ton of upcoming videos for you. And thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned.